엄마도 나가. 나 코드 비싼 캐스터 안 할 거야. 엄마는 이제 자랑스럽지 않아.
Oh, damn. Hello and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily. And today we are continuing with The Glory, the series reaction. Basically after this recording of this reaction, we're on episode 15 now. So we are one episode away after this reaction from the finale. And we're going to see how that goes. But now we are at episode 15, y'all. And it's getting good. Like, Yeon-Jin can't seem to save herself from her own actions, and also her mother with what she just pulled last episode. I'm like, I don't know what she thinks is gonna happen, trying to use this cop as her alibi, but we gonna see what that's gonna do. And then also Mr. Bubble Bath Man, aka Colorblind Man, the flight attendant, trying to shack up to get custody of Yisol, which is never gonna happen. And then him trying to threaten Yisol's real daddy, because I don't care if he's a biological father. Yisol's real dad, at the end of the day, is the man that Yeon-Jin is married to. Okay? Mr. CEO. And he ain't gonna let this man take away Yisol, even if that means he gonna kill him. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. He had that look in his eye when he was trying to threaten him with that. Like that if he gotta fight every demon in hell kind of look, he would win over that little girl. And I'm like, and if he gotta get rid of you to where he can make sure that he has his daughter with him, oh, trust Mr. Bubble Bath / Colorblind Man. He gonna do that. And then also we got Dong-Eun's crazy ass mama getting what she deserves of being locked up in a mental facility where she belongs. I'm like, yeah. Like, I would have just put her in jail, but that's the close second in regards to what she did, terrorizing Dong-Eun for practically her entire life. But yeah. And then we also have like the fact that the revelations about Dong-Eun's without the doctors, what's going on with him emotionally and mentally in terms of that crazy ass inmate who is trying to terrorize him from his prison cell that killed his father. Dong-Eun finding out about that and her just softening up even more to the doctor, and their relationship kind of kicking it into high gear. Last episode, I was like, oh, they giving cute, really. They give it real cute. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here, and then also Sohee, the lighter that was found at her crime scene, being tested for DNA, and I know Yeon-Jin gonna be all over that. That's all I'm gonna say. I know her DNA gonna be all over. So we are going to get straight into this reaction. However, before we get to the reaction, if you're watching this on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because I have stated before, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and let's get there soon and quickly together. But without further ado, now that that spiel is over, we're gonna get straight into this reaction for The Glory episode 15 and see what it gonna do. Not the shaman actually hitting the nail on the head. What? I don't think she ever been hit before. Ooh. I heard that, Miss Ma'am. Let her know. You ain't gonna kill nobody, girl. You too weak. Yeah, think hard. Because he gonna take you so, because you won't be able to have her with your criminal ass. Yeon-Jin, one thing about this crazy person, okay? One thing about this crazy person is she gonna keep her insanity consistent. Because the fact that her insanity is not due to mental illness, it's just literally due to privilege. And this is what happens When people allow you to abuse time and time again your privilege and your wealth and your money to where she literally has no empathy or sympathy for the people that she's hurt and the people that she's affected with her actions, and she has deluded herself, not because of mental illness, but because of her conscious decision to feel as though she's done nothing wrong, even though she has done everything wrong. She is literally insane. She said, I didn't kill her. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. If you had never called her out or went where she was and tried to light her on fire, she would have never fell. Your literal bullying caused her to die. And the fact that she doesn't want to admit to it, even now, at the end of the road, her next step is jail for sure. And she still doesn't want to admit the wrong that she has done in her very short lifetime, because Yeon-Jin is not that old. She's not that old. The fact that she's not even 4 decades into life and she's already killed multiple people and physically marred multiple people and scarred and hurt a bunch of people as well, her own daughter included, because once the shit hits the fan, literally, Yisoo is going to be affected the most. She's going to be the daughter of the murderer / bully. And she's never going to be able to not have that mark on her because of her conscious decision to do the wrong thing time and time again and think that, oh, my money or my mom's connections will save me from this. When people say, what does privilege look like? This is an example of that. What does the abuse of privilege look like? That is the example of it. Yeah. Yeah. And this has nothing to do with any traumatic event that she went through as a child. Nay, she is the traumatic event that people went through as a child. She is the cause of their scars of grown adult people who are around her. And I'm like, I got no sympathy for her. I never did. I have no sympathy for her. Whatever happens to her, she deserves. And far much more. Far greater. Ooh, and he made sure it spread like wildfire. Oh, he's like, I'm away from her. We done. He didn't deserve the family he had because he did not appreciate them. Regardless of how good or bad their spouse was. That's the mourning period. Why are you there before the end of the mourning period? It's disrespectful. It shows lack of sincerity there. Girl. Oh wee. Dong-Eun with the truth. You are the reason why your life is hard. Your bad decisions, girl.
엄마도 나가. 나 코드 비싼 캐스터 안 할 거야. 엄마는 이제 자랑스럽지 않아.
Oh, damn. Now. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The people that have the power to hurt you the most in this life is not adults. It is not young adults. It's not older people. It's not teenagers. It is not preteens. It is children. Okay? Because most of the time, what they say has so much truth in it. So when Yisoo said what she said, I'm not proud of you anymore, it hit way different than if somebody was a preteen, a middle school, like in high school, a young adult or a regular adult or an older adult said it, because there's no coming back from that. Once you lose credibility in the eyes of a child and they have made it up in their mind that they don't like you, it's almost impossible to get that credibility back. It's almost impossible. And I know that broke whatever was left of Yeon-Jin's heart, whatever was there, it broke that. Definitely. It definitely broke that. Because Yisoo will never respect her. Yisoo will never want to deal with her again in life. She has made up her mind. And that is her truth now. She doesn't want to have anything to do with Yeon-Jin. And I know that this is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Okay, this is going to be it. This is going to be it for Yeon-Jin. She's going to give up completely now. That Yisoo is no longer unaware of her actions and her misdeeds.
새끼? 이 사람이 악만 처먹은 게 아니었는데.
나 아니라고! 네 영상 또 내 걸로 덮게!
Oh, oh, this is not at the funeral. It's so uncouth. That baby Jeju's baby too. Oh my god. Y'all, if it comes out that Sohee's child was Jejun's child or Myung's child, and Yeon-Jin hid that fact, this is gonna be some other type of shit. I even. What? What the hell? Okay, so I'm trying to see, because what I'm guessing is Sohee was pregnant by him, aka Jejun, aka Mr. Bubble Bath, aka Colorblind Man, but I don't think it was consensual. And so if they were to do an autopsy and they were to find out that the fetus that is in her, the baby that is in her, is genetically tied to him, they would need to understand how when they were in a relationship. And if it came from an act of bullying that he did against her, then it was assault and it wasn't consensual. He could go to jail for that. Because I don't think the statutes of limitations would run out, especially in the case where another woman that he was romantically involved with killed her. So I think that's what Jejun is concerned about here. These dolls, these bullies, man, they gonna have their day. Their day is coming. Their reckoning is here.
야, 이 미친 새끼야! 이 현놈들이 내가 니들 가만둘 줄 알아? 감히 내 아들을 속여!
연합을 중에 그 어떤 것도
Yeah.
예술이 잘못이 아니야. 아빠 말 알았어?
And Yisoo doesn't even. She don't deserve none of this. And her mother, Yeon-Jin, is nowhere to be found. Just doing everything else but her job as a mother, which is her most important job. They did a lot of work together. Got a lot done. They exposed everything that needs to be exposed.
어떤 아이였을까?
The normal life she could have had. Wow. If she wasn't bullied.
야, 목 쓰지 말래잖아, 의사가.
Wow. I told her. I said in the last reaction, if he had to betray her, if he had to kill her, he would in a heartbeat.
내가 다 주웠어. 얼쑤.
I can't, not to be romantic at this time right here. I can't even. That's so cute. Let me see. I told you didn't need an explanation because it's pretty sick.
유지를 받들어 봉사를 실천하고.
It wasn't your fault. That was just his crazy rationale. Don't listen to the rumblings of a madman. He's literally sick and sadistic. He thrives off of it. Yeah, you know your son going through something. Don't beat around that bush.
버려질까?
Mhm.
이제 답을 알았네. 너도 나도.
Oh, okay, so the friend of Dong-Eun that she met, she's just helping take care of her. But that's not the daughter or the sister of Sohee. Okay, that makes more sense then.
차에서 다시 만나기 전이던데.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Now, I don't know what the implications could be of this here, because I like the doctor. I really like him as a person, as a human. Really like the dude. But if he been playing Dong-Eun for a fool, or if he knew the connection that she had to Yeon-Jin, and so he long ago, but that might make more sense, actually. That might make a little bit more sense. But that would still be interesting to see from his point of view, because the next episode is episode 16. We're on the last episode. So I don't even know how this is going to look on his end if this is actually true. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I don't know how it's going to look for him. If any of that is true, I don't know. But we got a lot this episode, y'all. Like, we got to see everybody who Yeon-Jin held dear betray her or leave her. Sada betrayed her. Jae-Jun betrayed her. The flight attendant betrayed her. But Myung betrayed her. Her own mother betrayed her. There's nobody standing on that woman's side but herself and her misdeeds. And now that we got her DNA from So-hee's, the lighter that was found at So-hee's crime scene, and then under the fingernails of Myung now, because the doctor planted it there. Actually, I don't think he planted it there, because I think it was just already underneath his fingernails, because he did like scratch her a little bit, I think, something like that. But yeah, now that we know, and then I'm not sure if Mr. CEO man took Yisol, because I don't see Yeon-Jin anywhere near Yisol since she's told her to go away and she's not proud of her anymore. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm hoping he gets full custody though, because I'm rooting for this man for Jae-Jun to not have any custody of Yisol, because now that it's coming out that So-hee's unborn baby, the fetus inside of her body at the time that she died, was not Myung's child, it was Jae-Jun's child. We already know that that most likely was not a consensual situation. And given Yeon-Jin's jealousy and her on and off relationship with Jae-Jun, it would give more of a motive for the murder than anything else. So either way, it's looking very bad for Yeon-Jin. It's looking bad for Jae-Jun. And I'm hoping that they both get offed by the time. Actually, I just hope Jae-Jun gets offed. I want him to get offed. I want him to be cut out of existence in this final episode. But on top of all of that, we have the fact that Dong-Eun is winning. Okay? Dong-Eun is winning. She's up. But her revelation about the doctor, I don't know what this is going to mean, because she's used to this man always being by her side. And now that it might come out that this man might actually be one step ahead of her and might have possibly been using her for something else, I don't know what this is going to mean, but we're going to get into that in episode 16. We're going to see what's going to happen. But yeah, that is my reaction to the Glory episode 15. I thought this was a really good episode before the last episode, because now we got the series finale or the season finale, depending if they give us a season 2. We don't know yet. It hasn't been announced. So I'm going to take this as I take most Korean last episodes as the series finale, because I'm not assuming we're going to get a second season. I'm hoping, because there's still so much more to be explored here, but I'm hoping. So far the bullying crew, Sara's going to jail for attempted murder from Miss Flight Attendant. Miss Flight Attendant is in a very bad place. I already knew Jae-Jun would leave her, but he left her brutally after she was attacked and she can't really speak anymore. And Myung's dead. Guidance counselor dude got killed by his own son. So that's 4 bullies. We still got Yeon-Jin and Jae-Jun to deal with, these 2 in particular. And of course, Yeon-Jin's mother, accomplice, and the crooked chief. So we still got kind of 4 people to deal with here. So we're going to see how they're going to tackle this in episode 16. Because I don't know, maybe we might not get all that answered in episode 16. Maybe it'll be something for season 2 if they just want to do a season 2 of it. I don't know. They might do that. And then we're going to figure out who is actually going to take custody of Yisol. Because I'm hoping it's Mr. CEO. He's the most qualified candidate. But I don't know. Now that his mother knows that that's not her real granddaughter, I don't know how that's going to go over. And I don't know if he'll have a legal right in the country of Korea, according to his government. But if the mother's in jail and the father's dead, he might have a right. So that's all I'm going to say. I think that's how it's going to go for him to get custody of Yisol. And rightfully so. Because Jae-Jun has done a lot of things worthy of death. That's all I'm going to say. Period. Point blank. I'm rooting for his demise and his downfall. Okay? I'm rooting for his demise and his downfall. Yeon-Jin has as well, but I just want her to suffer in a cell. Because she believes she's above it all. Nah, you grimy. Just like every other serial killer, murderer, and bully that's ever ended up in prison. You just like them. You just like them. That's your friend. Those are your friends. Those are your pals. Those are your people. And you belong with your people, Yeon-Jin. You belong with your people in the jail cell. And that's all I'm going to say about it. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, do not forget to give this video a good thumbs up if you are watching on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I have stated before, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And every day we get a little bit closer. And then also if you're watching on Patreon, thank you so much for being a patron. It is very much appreciated. And I will be back with episode 16, aka the series finale of The Glory, relatively soon. So I'll see y'all then in that video. Bye.